So far, the crew has cleared every hurdle naysayers have placed in their way. Columbus would be home to one of the 10 inaugural teams. Columbus has outperformed much larger cities. The true success indicator has been from the fans.
Well, it's boys night out.
Hello, welcome to the club. I'm your host, Mars, and this is the Upper 90 Club, where we discuss the brand new and improved Columbus Crew.
We're back, baby!
We're back, and then we're actually not back for another 2 months, but we had two games this week. Open Cup quarterfinal against New York City FC for the 7th matchup with that team in the last 45 days, and Atlanta, reminding Atlanta that they cannot beat the Crew. Shout out Tommy. Did anyone talk to Tommy?
I texted him. He did not go. He was, I think he's pretty much shipped the season. Yeah. He literally, like, before I knew we even scored, he just texted, "I hate you." So he was like ahead of the game, and I was like, what the hell? And I was like, oh, we countered, and I was like, oh, cool.
Atlanta has had a hard time against the Crew. So whether that was because of our elite new organizational makeup or just tried and true tradition. Happy Memorial Day.
Yeah, you must love the jujitsu.
With me in the club are Ben Mort, Trey, and Haas. Say hey, guys.
We are staying up. We are staying up. We are staying up.
Yeah,
we are staying up.
Haas is back from a pleasure cruise.
Officially
in Salt Lake
not
City,
fired.
Right? Right. That's right. I forgot we fired you. But you're back, of course. You're more of like a Nagby character. Rehire, special sauce.
I don't love that.
We'll talk more about the revamped Crew. So I just want to say right up at the top here, we also saw today, I think it was today, you told me today, guys, that Cucho got the call for the Colombian national team. And
Vamos, Cucho!
I was thinking about what this all means, because there's when we talk about the Crew, we always talk about ex-girlfriends and ex-boyfriends and who's thinking about who and all this.
Yeah. Who's kissing who?
I immediately thought about the end of Dark Knight Rises, where Alfred is at the cafe in Italy, and he
does the nod.
In this case, Alfred is played by Cucho Hernandez, and we are Bruce Wayne, of course, the five of us, and
Crew fandom.
Crew fandom, right? And we're like living our life successfully with our new girlfriend, the Crew, the Laurent Courtois, Nancy 2.0. Anyway, we share a knowing nod that everything turned out okay, and I can't wait to see what he does.
But then Bane comes.
Yeah,
it's a different move, but
don't
then
worry about
he
it.
breaks
It's a
Batman's back.
It's a nice, plot arc. So, anyway, congrats to him. I'm really glad that him leaving our team was for something.
Yeah. Well, they said it was so he could make the World Cup roster,
Right.
and then he proceeded to not make the team we thought, and then he did, and I was like, boy, we got.
I teared up when I saw it. You gotta love it. So anyway,
Also, Russell Rowe,
the pirate, yeah, as he's called.
He's got nothing too loose, you know what I mean? Because that's the team. All
That's
right,
the team he's on. Yeah. Yep.
All right,
Anyway, so all good vibes, and we will bask in those vibes later. But we do want to talk about these two games. Haas, I want to hear from you. How was your trip? What'd you do?
It was great. Went to Kilby Block Party. Hung out with some family that live out in Salt Lake. Listened to a lot of music. Drank a lot of beers.
What was your favorite band?
I think my favorite performance out of the 3 days was Alex G.
Don't know who that is. Who is the worst?
I don't think I have a worst. I mean, the XX was pretty boring, even though they were headlining.
What was your favorite beer?
What was your favorite beard?
I was drinking the Wasatch, however the hell you say that mountain range, Cerveza.
What was your favorite family member?
Ooh, there's a lot of them.
Who was your daddy?
Natalie, probably. And what is your street address?
It was great.
Okay.
Biggest surprise, though, was Modest Mouse. I expected them to be lame and play all their new music, and they played so much old stuff and songs you never would expect them to play. So, good stuff.
Yeah, that band's a good band. They do a good job. Good job.
Okay. Well, welcome back. We didn't fire you. We need you and all of your color commentary. Let's talk about these games.
Hey, what happened?
Facts that could save your life.
Wednesday, May 20th, the Columbus Crew faced off against NYCFC again at SMG Field in Columbus in front of a reported 19,782 faithful Crew fans. Oz, hit us with that lineup.
The Crew started with Habrun and Rossi up top, Arfston, Bangura, Gomez, and Akunzada across the middle, Moreira, Zawadzki, Camacho, and Herrera in the back with Hagen in goal.
All right, we're gonna move quickly through the first half. No goals. So, 59th minute, Haas. What happened?
Goal for Arfston. Moreira plays a ball forward to Akunzada near the center of the field. He takes a touch or two, plays a ball out wide to Arfston on the left. He takes one big touch towards the box, cuts back, and shoots with his right to the far post past a diving freeze. 1-0 Crew.
This one ends with the Crew victorious and sends Columbus to the semifinals of the U.S. Open Cup for the first time since 2010. Columbus will face Orlando City, according to MLSsoccer.com, at sometime in mid-September.
It's going to be the 16th of September.
It might be
I
the
just
11th.
feel like it's gonna be.
Could be a 16th.
Don't forget.
And the interesting thing is, if we win, we'll be hosting the championship.
And we will also host Orlando.
With the higher, we have home advantage of all the teams in this group.
So when they won this, I was thinking we got to get Duncan on. I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait till September to have Duncan on. So we're going to have to do it, have him on twice. But he's an Open Cup valedictorian. So I'd love to talk to him about it. I was surprised. I didn't realize that this tournament was going to not be played again for 3 or 4 months. So I guess we'll wait.
Got to build up the suspense.
Yeah.
I don't think the
See what our
final
team
is
looks like
scheduled
then.
until mid-October.
Okay.
All right, we're going to move on to Sunday, May 24th, as the Crew were home again, this time against the Five Stripes of Atlanta United in front of a reported 19,782 rain-soaked faithful.
Good job,
Columbus
everybody.
put on a first-half show for the home crowd as they were back to their pre-Ridstrom ways. Hawes, hit us with the lineup.
The Crew started with Rossi and Habrun up top with Gazdag right behind them, Arfston, Bangura, Gomez, and Farsi across the middle, Zawadzki, Camacho, and Moreira in the back with Schulte in goal. One note on Atlanta, Latte Loth didn't make the trip due to illness.
Yeah.
All right, 23rd minute. Sean Zawadzki shown a yellow card for the tackle on Tomas Jakob. And 24th minute. Oz, tell us about it.
Goal for Bangura. Atlanta have a free kick outside the Crew's box. Lojanitse plays a ball into the box that Gomez blocks, and the ball goes to Bangura. He touches it around Lojanitse and knocks it onto Rossi, just beating Muyumba to the ball. Rossi's off to the races with a 4-on-1 with Max Arfston on his left, Bangura to his direct right, and Farsi further to the right, all running at Sanchez. Rossi takes a handful of touches as they advance towards the box and lays a pass off to his right to Farsi in the box. He passes to his left as Hoyos comes barreling out into him, but he finds Bangura, who is narrowly onside, and he's able to knock it into an open net. His first goal for the Crew, 1-0.
I rewatched that. I still don't understand how that is not an offside.
He was behind the ball.
Yeah.
No, he was not behind the ball.
He was behind the ball.
That looked good.
I think the only reason was that they didn't have clear and obvious.
I think it was legit. I'm
Yeah, I
glad
think
they
it was
closed
too.
it, man. When I was shouting out, four on one, go.
Live, we barely celebrated because we were all like, one of those two
Yeah.
are offside. We were like, that's not going to stand.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to move forward to the 45th plus 2. Oz, tell us about it.
Goal for Rossi. Moreira plays a long ball down the right side to Farsi. He gets on the ball and plays a ball into the box with his first touch to Rossi, who gets to the ball just before Jakob, and he shoots with his right on his first touch across the face of goal into the side netting. 2-0 Crew. Rossi now has the team best 6th goal of the season, jumping Abu Ali.
Wow.
It's proper striker's goal right there.
Yeah, he had no business scoring that. When he did, I was like, wow, that's great.
All right. That takes us into halftime with the Crew up 2-0. And we're going to move to the 50th minute where Mo Farsi is fouled by Baez, who's shown the yellow from Chris Penso following the play. And I believe he earned the yellow more for dissent
Yeah.
than his actual play on the field.
But in the next 10 minutes, he should have been sent off like 3 times, so whatever.
So 64th minute, the Crew's Bangura is shown a yellow for taking down Moyomba as he drove through the middle with the Crew's formation.
Sure.
And 90 plus 3, Atlanta's Mihash is shown yellow for his tackle on Picard. 90 plus 4, Atlanta's Moyomba is shown yellow for coming through the back of Diego Rossi, leaving him face down and unable to chirp at Penso. And at some point, Old Man Camacho is shown a yellow, but it wasn't shown on the broadcast. And this one ends with the Crew earning a second victory under new head coach Courtois. Under new Ménage Courtois. Yeah. Columbus will now be off until the World Cup is through, and their next game will be against a familiar foe in NYCFC on July 22nd at home.
Surprise, surprise.
Haas, hit us with those.
Tables. Just tables. Tables. But tables. I can't know how to hear any more about tables.
In the East, we've got Nashville in first with 33 points, Miami in second with 31 points, Chicago in third with 26, New England in fourth with 25, Red Bull in fifth with 22, Charlotte in sixth with 21, Cincinnati in seventh with 20, NYCFC in eighth with 19, DC in ninth with 18, Columbus Crew in 10th with 16 points. Then we've got Montreal with 14, Orlando with 14, Toronto with 14, Atlanta in 14th place with 11 points, and Philadelphia in last with 7 points.
Woof.
Yeah, we're laughing at that Atlanta, but had they beat us, they would have been ahead of us.
Yeah. Well. Whoa, boy.
They're pretty toothless.
Yeah, they're terrible.
Our possession.
We did our best in second half,
so,
though, but that's another story.
So dominant. Do we have anything from our field correspondence?
A quote before the break.
A quote.
On Facebook, Columbus Crew wrote, "A massive thank you. Josh Poland started his journey with us 30 years ago as a ball boy, since he have served as an equipment manager, locker room liaison, and has been our PO announcer since 2013. Today, he will call his last match with the Crew, which was yesterday, of course. We wish him all the best in his next chapter." End quote. And what we know that, we hear now that he's going to take some kind of opportunity in Colorado. So he's moved to Colorado. We don't know his specifics yet, but what we have to do is Josh Poland. Okay. See what I was doing there? Nobody caught on to it.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
Well, Pulling a Zach Steffen.
I will say this. It's going to be very strange when we have the goals and we announce the names before the game that it's going to be a different voice.
A new voice.
I think it'll be disorienting.
Yeah. Maybe it'll just be AI.
Probably.
Your mouth.
Mm-hmm. That'll be awesome.
No.
Anyways, they had a nice thing before the game where he brought it out his family. He did all the announcements, pitch side, and all that. So that was kind of cool. He got a jersey with his name on it.
And he did the post-match wise men with the team.
Oh yeah, that's cool too. And when they gave him the jersey, my buddy said he's been there that many years, and that's all they gave him.
That's what I was going to say. The front of the jersey should be like, I worked for 30 years, and all I got was his stupid jersey.
It was like a framed jersey, though, right?
He probably got
So you can't see the front. I get it.
Yeah, maybe he got like a pin. Or a
Maybe
pen. Maybe a pen.
Is it half a jersey?
Couple pens.
That's all it is.
From the Holiday Inn
He took
Express.
pens from the office. That's why
That's why he had to leave.
That's how they save cost, is by only putting half of the jersey into the frame. There's just no front. You cannot wear it. All right, we will be right trapped.
Have you or a loved one been affected by the Columbus Crew? Do you wish that there was a space to talk about all things crew and capybaras? Well, you're in luck. We here at Discord Deck have built a home for crew fans near and far. We have more than just crew discussions and are more than just crew fans. We have a book club, MLS Fantasy League, and much more. If you'd like to join our weird little family, then go to our website, discorddeck.soccer, and click on Join Server, discorddeck.soccer.
Side effects may include giddiness, excitement that lasts longer than 2 hours, we are not a cult, and strong opinions for the color purple.
All right, we're back. We're back in so many ways.
Dude.
I have to say, the last,
you don't say.
The new coach, Rudstrom, I was willing to put up with mediocrity at best in terms of the results. We talk about it a lot, but it's like, man, it was hard to get excited about what we were doing. And I know it's just a couple games, but these guys look reinvigorated, and we put up a couple wins. I know that Atlanta's no good. They've
Bottom
got
of the table.
friends. Bottom of the table.
Yeah, but New York is decent. I mean, they were without
And
Maxey.
we had just lost to them. I mean, it was nice to
worked.
Yeah.
I mean, that was on their tiny field. But anyway, I just want to say, like, it's exciting. With that said, let's do our thoughts and players.
Thoughts and players.
I kind of like this lineup, guys. To start someplace on here.
Gazdog, right?
Look.
Yeah, which lineup? Wednesday or Saturday?
Yeah.
Well, I kind of just want to dig into the last game. I was there seeing my own eyes, and it wasn't the Open Cup, but you guys can talk about either one, because the one on Wednesday was very strange. It was kind of one of those in between Courtois and Nyström. It's almost like he tried to do a smooth transition from one to the other. Mm-hmm. It was kind of a half something, and it was the weirdest combination of players I think we had since. Well, Nyström had a couple too, but
you keep saying that. Rydström.
Nyström. Oldstrom.
Oh, funny because it's true. Dude, I saw a completely different. It just seemed like he was playing how he always had played with Crew 2. Just a 3-4-3, right? Or a 3-4-2-1 or 3-4-1-2. Like, it was definitely a back three with the high press, right?
It's definitely one of those 4-3-2-1.
It's one. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
numbers.
I mean, let's just start it with the back three. Like, clearly, Henrik was using a 4-4-2. I mean, when we had the ball, when we didn't have the ball, he was running an old school 4-4-2. This was not that. We had three midfielders, and we were running three in the back. And that being said, those two games, there was a total of only 2 shots on goal with the back three.
From the other team.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think in my opinion, watching these two games, it was a completely different way of playing. Like our high press was completely different.
Yeah, but
and I thought the way we lined up and the way we moved were completely different.
But the starting lineup, I got it at the Atlanta game, but the one against New York City FC, I did not understand at all. Am I the only one that thought it was kind of a crazy?
What was it? It was
lineup?
like Rossi and Haber.
I mean, the only the big difference was that we had Herrera and Akunzada, I guess, on there, which in those positions they kind of seemed kind of strange to me.
I think he's running. So he's running wing backs. We can agree on that. Like when we have the ball, he's running wing backs. So his wing backs for New York were Arvston and Herrera, and Akunzada was running more up top. And then in the Atlanta game, we had Farsi back to his hold, right side, who was player of the match, right? Like without question, that guy was all over the field. He should have had 3 with the one off the post. And then, Dag up top with Habrun and Rossi. So yeah, I wish the main thing I see is that, and I agree with him that I love is that he doesn't rate Picard, who's been quote unquote on fire, but like he didn't start him
no
either
reason
game.
for shots fired. There's absolutely no reason for it.
I disagree on that.
He subbed in, didn't he?
In the 70th minute.
Yeah.
I
like the Bangura start in the middle.
Correct.
Yes. Yeah, I agree with that.
Same thing with Shambo. Like he doesn't rate. I mean, this is our best team in my opinion. The one we put on the field for Atlanta. Like Farsi is a wingback, Arvston is a wingback. Gomez and Bangura in the middle of the field has been stupid good. Like
it has been
like ridiculous.
And it was kind of interesting because Stacey went to a game earlier this season, and she was almost the one that started with the whole slow mess thing because she said,
"Yeah, so now he's doing good." You're like, "It wasn't even me, it was my wife."
No, I still think he was very slow, but my point was, she made the comment that
throw it under the bus.
He doesn't look like the same player because he was actually moving much better up and down field. I said, well, he might be started getting to shape because he hasn't played soccer for like a year before he got here. So he seems much more at home. I think he takes over more and more in bossing a little bit more and more now than he did in the start. So he sees himself a little bit more like the man. But Bangura, extremely impressed. We talked about the goal. He actually wins that ball and he kind of get a toe poke out. I think it's the one that go to Rossi.
Yeah.
He falls down and he gets up and he starts
and runs
down
like
the
a
field.
rocket ship.
And I've been impressed with him. He has flashes where he looks like really, really high quality, and so love it.
And it feels like at moments they like play through him purposely. Like they will give him the ball, he'll turn and pass it to someone else. They'll give it right back to him.
He takes it on a half turn, which is my favorite thing of all time.
Well,
looking at you, Gaz dog, you idiot.
The one thing I would kind of push back a little bit on is that you only had 2 changes from these 2 lineups from game to game. I mean, the only 2 differences were Herrera for Farsi and Akunzada
for Gasdog.
That was it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how they played was a lot different, better. You actually saw players playing positions. You actually saw them disciplined, passing, doing triangles, moving, maintaining positions where, I agree that Gomez has looked extremely slow, but that's not his game. Like, that's why you put somebody next to him that has a little bit more speed and quickness. Bangor is a perfect example of this.
Yeah.
And I agree. Everybody's going to look a little bit better. I mean, Diego Rossi's benefited from all this.
Didn't benefit from that rain.
No, but
with the hairdo.
Yeah, I mean, I feel that.
All right, let's pause.
That shot's fired.
These
shots fired.
I was surprised that it took us this long to get here. Nobody looked good at that game last night. That just
it made me feel great. So
those dudes do not look good soaking wet.
Man, I gotta push back. Did you see Chiberica when he came on with those like frosted tips that separated, showing the dark underneath? Ooh.
Yeah, that was
like
the
90s
rain was
vibes
just
there,
freezing
baby.
when it was touching his hair. It's gonna be
me. Separated it nicely, like he had some cool gel in it.
No, I didn't see anyone who looked good. Tata Martino was not spared. Yeah,
he looked miserable out there.
Actually, speaking of coaches not looking good, our coaches looked great. I was so excited to see that group of coaches sitting there with Yash.
They showed them all the time on TV.
Darlington.
Why is he wearing a hat?
Yeah, it wasn't cold enough for a hat.
It wasn't cold. It was really
Everyone was wearing hats.
That's
Nagy
how
was wearing a hat.
This is a culture thing. They're like, "Hey guys, you want to wear hats tonight?" They're like, "Yes, Queen."
Hat gang.
Everything was on sync. Hat,
Steven
hat flex.
Zissou and his gang, they're always wearing hats.
Steven
that would be
Zissou.
so tight.
Only at his funeral.
And when his mom's angry.
I think we had our new hard hat man right
yes.
there. I mean, if you're gonna put those three,
dude, good pull.
Logo. Yeah. This is what I've been saying. We don't even have a logo. We don't have logo players. We got logos on the coach now. Logos on the bench.
Nagby right in the middle too. And they made it very clear that it was like he was signed for like 2 weeks.
1 week.
Yeah,
like
1 week.
When the whistle blows,
he's
he's going straight home.
Yeah,
he's done.
Fired.
He's done.
I'm like, why doesn't he just stay? Like,
I
don't know.
Yeah,
seems like an easy fit.
I will say that this game yesterday, we benefited from Atlanta looking absolutely horrendous. And we did our best in the second half to find ways to get them back into the game, and they could not take advantage. The amount of balls we just gave them like 20 yards out or like inside our box, for any better team, we probably get punished. And we didn't get punished. There was a situation in the second half that was awful. But at the end, I mean, we just played to. I think we're just happy with the 2 goals and go home and take our summer break.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely something that was improved, though. I mean, because we have been punished over and over and over again by balls in the box this year.
By other bad teams.
Yes, by other people's balls in the box. Like, it hasn't been good. This was much better. Like, we actually dealt with it. You saw like a competence on defense. Like, you have to control your box. If you don't control your box, nobody else is going to do it for you.
Camacho sliding across for that one was so tight.
Right. I mean, you listen, you got to give it up in the box. Like, you have to commit fully to playing defense.
You can have anybody sliding around that box, you know.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to put balls in.
Okay.
If you don't.
You guys suck.
Okay.
Get your head out of this. Get your head out of the box.
In all seriousness, like, this has been one of the biggest problem.
But
this has been a huge problem with this team all year.
Yeah.
We
give
didn't
up, change the personnel. We just switched how we played, and all of a sudden, it is crazy.
It's
that like
not as
gotta
hectic.
Be really frustrating for Coach Henrik to.
That's what I
like.
thought. To look back and be like, God, everyone's
like, what
playing
are you
now?
doing? Yeah, I was just like, are they gaslighting me?
That's what I think.
They play defense.
Some of the rumors I heard was that they didn't like his
assistants
more so than him.
They liked him,
and I think there might have been some communication issues with some of the more
couldn't find the English word
players
for it.
that don't speak English all that well.
Yeah.
But I mean,
including him. Yeah,
it was clear as day though.
They need a French-speaking coach.
The
second half was not great. That said, that first half was phenomenal against Atlanta. We should have had 4.
Yeah.
Arfsted had that beautiful cut in, which I thought was going to go straight upper 90 there. And then I'd really understand how Rossi missed the one that went in the post. But
how about how Gazdog missed a wide open header.
There was a guy in front of him.
Perfectly to him.
He was a guy. It was a guy in front.
He missed the header with his head and hit it with his shoulder.
Yeah. I'll give Arston
Get him out.
A little bit of a break because I think if that's not a wet ball, that is curling to the back post.
I didn't give him. I thought it was a beautiful shot. I mean, I think he deserved better, and he cuts in. And I wish he had one because that would probably be the last goal we see him. I don't expect Arvsson to be back after this break.
Whoa!
Not our next break, but the cruise break. See what
I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, don't put that juju on me. That's some bad stuff.
No, I have. If he doesn't, and there's nothing else, and he doesn't jump on it, I'd be almost disappointed because he has to do.
He's not going to play in the World Cup, but like maybe 10
I was going to say, how much playing time do you think he really
If Anthony
gets?
Robinson is playing, Anthony Robinson will play all the minutes. That's the silver lining.
I think you'd be surprised. I think you'd be one of the first one off the bench.
I agree with Morton. I really do think that he probably will not be along for this team.
Yeah, for sure.
I was cheering for him to get subbed off. It's just like, please don't get hurt. It's like raining.
Well, same thing.
It's like, dude, get him off the field.
And that's what they did with Moreira too.
Yeah,
which I thought was classy. I was like, oh, cool. I was like, why are you subbing off Moreira? Oh yeah, you don't want that.
They both went off in the 69th minute.
Nice.
Little
it's weird seeing Miggy come on too. Almiron.
Well, they were trying to get him minutes before he plays for Paraguay.
Yeah, I mean, I will say this: the second half was worse, but switching the coach and doing this full court press and playing on Wednesday and then on Sunday, and then in the rain and in the cold, it's like, dude, I give him a pass, especially like dominating the first half. It's just like, it's hard for me to be like, I don't think that's a reflection of anything other than like the elements.
The team overall just looked more composed.
Yeah, comfy.
The high press forced their keeper to boot the ball out of bounds. I think 4 times. Four different times.
The high press against New York was unbelievably good. Like the best. Like we frustrated them so much.
You set that FOTMOB map. Like everyone was green.
Yeah.
For both games.
Yeah, for both games.
Both games.
Both matches.
I don't think we've had that all year.
And the worst player on the field for the New York game was Wolf. And Wolf was the guy who had the hat trick against us. So like in a week, we switched a coach completely. We switched the way we play, and our defense gives up 0 shots, and their guy who scored a hat trick gets a 6.0, the lowest. And it's like, it is crazy to me how much changed on the field from one coach to the next within 3 days, right? I mean, Henrik was out and Courtois came in, and can we agree that it was like completely different the way they play? Like the personnel was the same because we really don't have the players, in all honesty. But
the confidence in the passing was back. The tightness and more of that.
The passing is wild. We had like almost 600. It felt like Nazi ball with a high press.
Yeah.
Which is like my favorite.
Flashing. What was the final possession figure for that Atlanta game?
58-42 and like,
oh man, it was up in the 70s.
Yeah,
in the first half.
Right.
First half was 70-30.
I mean, yeah, 591 passes with a 91% accuracy. Like that's pretty good. It just it feels. I'm like super optimistic, and I don't know if we've talked about it on the pod yet. Did we talk about it last week where Bez is officially back?
No, that was this week.
It wasn't official last week.
Okay. I couldn't remember like exactly when it was. So I guess we have to believe everything Curano says. He's a genius. So
he's returning as the president of global soccer for the Haslam Sports Group. Does that mean the Haslam Sports Group is acquiring teams overseas?
Don't you put that juju on the team. What are we doing? No,
Why
they're going to be 2 teams.
There's 2 teams in Columbus.
Hey, Columbus is the world, if you ask me. You take
Haslam
that to the bank.
Sports Group?
Yeah.
Right.
But that's not the Browns.
Yeah,
It's
actually,
not
is it the Browns?
Bucks.
Yeah, the Bucks.
Well,
Milwaukee.
But it would. Man, if he could be over the Browns,
Global
that
Soccer.
might be
Global Soccer. President of Global Soccer.
But what about the
Not
Browns?
global football.
That's about the Browns.
Hear me out. Listen,
we
D.
play at the Browns Stadium.
He will draft kickers and punters.
Quarterbacks only.
Smart.
I
Okay,
mean,
well, that's
yeah,
great. This is all good, man.
It's all good. It's just all good. The past couple
I mean,
weeks
the
have been
one-
like such a redemption.
The one maybe negative, if you're an Issa out person, is Bez coming back isn't getting Issa out the door any sooner.
But
if
Bez
anything,
is
it just
back.
extended the
Yeah,
life
it's fine,
of
though.
Issa.
But we did well under Bez. I mean, I know that there's questions on like I think is Neil McGuinness, is that his name? The guy who went out to LA.
Yeah.
There's
That's probably the
questions
biggest
about
loss.
like, what goes into a championship team, and Bez as the GM deserves at least some of the credit. And we could debate on what, like, I don't know. I think it's a good thing. And I think
also,
that
the signings, like Gomez is actually awesome. Bangura has turned out to be an absolute baller. I don't rate Picard, but like I can't deny the fact that he's like a really good player. And then the only other player
You
that
literally denied it 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, I don't really think he's that great. But I also hung out with Pete, who like loves him. So like it's kind of we've got a complicated relationship. And Akinzada,
I feel like he's
a
a new Matan. He's going to be frustrating. He's going to have show
Right.
lights where it's going to be like, oh, there might be something there.
I
and
think
then-
if he's just not an out-and-out winger and he can cut in and kind of just play havoc, kind of like Matan, like keep the ball close to his foot, take fouls, that type of thing. Basically
Dribbly
just
boy.
Matan.
Yeah,
It
dribbly
should be
boy.
fine. So Issa, from what I understand, is a awesome people person. Like people genuinely love him as a person. When Bez left and he was in charge of making decisions, people got frustrated with, although I did just say that it looks like some of his players are starting to hit right now with the right coach. But also he also hired a coach who did bad. So I don't know. I have mixed
person.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
That's
people?
what I was going to say. So
This is what we do. We overreact from week to week.
Yes.
That's what makes it interesting.
Yeah. And I personally have no shame. Like if Picard comes out and scores a bunch of goals, I'll be like, I told you he's the best. He's the best player.
Oh, I wanted him to get that goal so badly in the Open Cup match against New York.
Yeah.
Is he leading like the whole tournament in goals?
I think he would have been had he scored in that match.
Well, we're still in it, so I mean, the jury's still out. So, whatever.
All right. Well,
So that's big news. Yeah.
Yeah. I hope the first thing they do is pulling in some kind of DP for us this summer for at least the rest of the season. How I see it is they should bring in a DP for the long haul to cover for what's his
Abu
face?
Ali.
I forgot him. Abu Ali.
The Tin Man.
For the rest of the season, and when the season is over, buy out gas, and then have
I
Abu
think
Ali
they could
come
buy
in.
out
Do it
Gaz
now.
now.
Buy him out.
Well,
Let him
there
go.
will be. They said no sensible club will do both because it's really expensive to bring in an extra DP because you have to pay for the other one, and you had to do that with gas tag too. They have never
Yeah,
seen
but
it before.
you
Somebody
think-
doing both.
You think the Haslams are a sensible group?
I think they care about their money.
They're going to
I
spend
don't.
that. They're gonna spend-
Well,
Deshaun
based
Watson
on the
right now
football
is
decision,
flying on a plane that's also a yacht. So
What if Gazdag got a bunch
He
of
can get Columbus to pay for it.
controversial massages?
Right.
Would that make them spend more money on him?
that's a menage Courtois. You know what I mean?
Good to
You're
have
so
Bez.
happy for. You're going to
Bez
live on
back.
that for so long.
I just want, because I know it's going to take off, and I just want to make sure that we get credit for being super clever and pretty funny.
Trademark.
Okay. And yeah, so is there a trade, like, is the window for trading open up like after the World Cup and before we come back? Like you were saying, oh, Arfson's gone or whatever. But
That's
like,
a
is that
good
actually
question.
plausible?
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
It is.
The best thing would be like buy out Gaz and get a striker and a defender. I think those are our big, because we have enough center mids to field an entire team of center mids at this point. And it's like, man, if we could have a proper 9 who could actually, like I don't know, anybody, man, if Abu Ali actually was healthy, I think he could in this system would just smash people.
No,
He's shown that he's unable
he's a good
to.
player.
He is made of glass.
I
he
am
is
in
a
the,
pottery
I'm in
barn.
the,
see you later. Yeah,
see you later camp on him, but I'm not in charge. So,
well, the window opens
July
on June
13th.
15th and closes on September 1st. What?
I see July 13th.
I could say a
to
date too.
September 2nd.
So it'll be like after the World Cup.
Correct.
almost
Sweet,
yeah.
great.
Like
Leading
a week,
into the European
a week
season.
before the World Cup.
So we have time during this break to like evaluate who we have. I mean, is Bez back officially? I think he probably is at most capacity. So I think
He's
he could
not
probably
back.
help. Well,
We got 2 months.
His contract.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I think I'm
he's-
delayed
I
too.
can confirm
His
what
contract
you said
has to end.
MLS, pages. Yep.
All right, so we've got some time. We are gonna do. Are we gonna jump into World Cup stuff next week or the week after?
next week, barring any. We'll start the podcast just in case anything crew related does happen. We will cover.
Okay.
But the World Cup's just coming up so fast, and the announcement for the lineup officially is tomorrow, even though it's been leaked.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people who shot Diego Luna in a U.S. jersey who's really, yeah, I don't know.
Let's hope the
There's a lot
leaks
to
are
be angry
wrong.
about.
Okay, so let's talk about that next
Yeah.
week. Let's do a quick break here, and when we got a Crew 2 bird call. We'll be right back.
This episode of the Upper 90 Club is brought to you, as always, by Supporter Supply Company. Hi, friends, this is your good pal Morgan Hughes, here to talk to you about a serious issue facing 96% of all crew supporters in Columbus. Why, not enough free shipping, of course. For a limited time now, through the eventual heat death of the universe, Upper 90 Club listeners can use the promo code Upper90Boys. That's boys with a Z on the end of it, at checkout for free delivery on absolutely any order over $10. But Morgan, what if I order $10 worth of stickers, or those goddamned buttons, or some other combination of small items that make you want to kill yourself? Will the free shipping still apply then, even as you curse our family, while you package up our little tiny annoying ass order for us? Of course it will. That's just how much we here at Supporter Supply value our friends at the Upper 90 Club. So head on over to supportersupply.co and use the promo code Upper90Boys. That's boys with a Z at checkout for free shipping on all your orders over $10. And don't forget to tell them that your friends at the Upper 90 Club sent ya.
What's up, party people? Happy to be here to talk about Crew 2 again. They have tied this Sunday against Toronto FC2 at home. I want to say thanks for everyone who has stayed at the game, the doubleheader, and it was nice to hear the louder drums and to see more people on the stage, on the seats. Watching from TV, sorry that they didn't win. I think that was a pretty underwhelming performance, all things considered. The team played well, had over 2 expected goals and controlled possession and controlled the game, but against a team that is not as good as you are, which Toronto is just not really that great, and at home I really expected us to come with a win, and tying in it, and then also losing on the extra point on the PKs is kind of underwhelming. I guess some of the highlights, it was really good to see Tarun Karamanchi start for his first start and play. I liked the way that he played. I think that he looks really good dribbling and moving the ball forward. He is a big presence in the midfield, seems to be pretty good at defending as well, so we'll see how it develops. And he's the guy that Rydstrom was saying that had him been healthy would have started for the first team on the first game of the season. So yeah, keep watching his development. He seems like he has the sauce, so let's see. And Cole Moroka showed up again. He is on a first team contract, but he hasn't been on any of the benches for the first team, even the Open Cup or for the Cappies, but he was in the bench this game. He came in, he had a near goal chance that could have given us the win in the very last minute or so of the game that went wide by inches, and then unfortunately he also missed his PK on the shootout. So we'll see where he stands when the next window opens. He did get a call up to the Philippines national team. That's his mother's heritage. So hopefully getting that will get him playing again, because I think he's a player of quality. He became today the first and only player to play all 5 seasons to the Crew 2. So that's pretty cool in itself. We're currently now sitting at 4th in the East, so with 20 points, not so bad. So I think that aiming for a playoff berth is pretty good right now. And our next game will be against New York City FC2, and that'll be away. Next home game is against Connecticut United on the 8th of June, and I hope to see more people there, even if it's at 3 p.m. All right, thanks very much, and go Crew.
All right, we're back. Thanks, Bird. Man,
tough beat.
Tough.
Yeah. Did anybody stay? Somebody kind of stayed.
Nope.
I think
we ran out of there.
Chase
we
Adams
talked about
scored though,
and then we didn't.
And then they scored, I think, in the 93rd to tie it and send it to PKs. That's probably a pretty good game. I only caught
Chase with the goal.
I know, it was a good goal. Man,
keep it up. Keep it up.
They're doing well.
Hey, so we're not going to predict anything, obviously, because we have so much time until our next game. But we need to review our predictions.
Right.
Let's start with the fan predictions. Did we do anything were there 1-0s for the New York game?
I think there were some, but I wasn't counting them
because it don't matter.
The tracker.
Yes,
it was for
Ben's 9-6 didn't pan out.
I thought about it in a second. I was like, you know what? It could if it went to PKs. Kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, it could.
We did have 4 correct fan predictions for the Atlanta game, and I did catch up, I think, what was missed previous weeks. So I've got a couple people out in front with some number of predictions correct. But for the Atlanta game, C. Shigits on Instagram, Chris Hook on Blue Sky.
Is that what the Hook gonna tweet or say?
No. What the Hook on pick. Harry Duke of Sus on Blue Sky and CLC Rocker on Instagram all got the Atlanta game correct. In the lead fan predictions, we have 2 fans with 3 correct predictions. CLC Rocker on Instagram and Caleb Schultz on Facebook.
Oh, love that. Oh,
that's Caleb's.
Yeah, Duke.
It's got to be Caleb's.
Yeah,
from the run.
Got to be. It's got to be.
We
got it, boys. We got it. Also, Supporter Supply did come out with some jerseys, some U.S. jerseys, so they're pretty slick. Pretty slick. And currently 2 of our guys are wearing actual U.S. jerseys with the shoulder pads from the 80s.
Yeah.
Got my Sasha Kleshchin look going.
It's Kleshchin.
And all my gear coming in. Norway stuff and everything.
Predicted the Atlanta game correctly.
Woo!
Yeah, Ben did predict the Atlanta game correctly.
I'm going to set the record this season.
He has 4 correct picks so far.
All of last year, 0.
So the only ones that didn't get points was Haas and Mars that had a tie. And then Trey and I got points for wins.
Woo.
So my friend Ben had a parlay for Rossi to score, Crew to win, but Atlanta needed to score. So he was kind of hoping would have won like $70 on a $10 bet.
The most ever correct predictions by one of us is 4.
Ooh.
From every season we've predicted.
And who
no
was
pressure. Well,
Who
2-1 probably has like 6.
2-1 bot doesn't count.
Yeah.
We're talking human beings.
Human beings.
Human beings.
Who was it? Who else was it?
Oh, I just closed all the windows.
What?
Throughout the seasons, the highest person every season had 4.
Okay.
You're definitely the highest person.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Sounds like you're the highest.
That's right.
I closed all the tabs.
Yeah, it's a rundown. We're coming to town. It's a rundown. Okay. What we're gonna do is a rundown. Down, rundown.
Quickie rundown. President Stacy on top with 57 miles.
Whoa.
When's the race, Sport? You don't know.
This weekend,
there is
she's
no
going
race.
to Pennsylvania or something. Had to book her hotel in the middle of nowhere.
Okay. Nate Carpenter with 56 miles. Chris Brent at 50. Kevin Thompson at 46. Paco 37. Let's talk about Paco. Are we doing the 10K? Are we going to do something with the 10K?
So, yeah, he hit us up and he's like, hey, if you guys want to help pass out that stuff or just pass out in general, you know what I mean? I will probably, I think I'm going to run it. I think I can do 10K.
For sure. 6 miles.
I think I should just do it. So it's on June 7th, so it's in 2 weeks. So hopefully I'm not too weak to do it.
Dude.
We got to go.
Yeah, we're out of time. Greg
Oh, boy.
Buzzle at 37 miles.
That's a lot of miles.
Chris Stansel at 34 miles. Ben Carpenter, number 8 at 32 miles. Avery Meadows, 31 miles. And Chad Kellogg, 30.4 miles. Winning the club is me. 20 miles.
Dang. I'm getting up there. Where was I at?
You were... Hold on.
Well, since we don't count
7.1 miles.
That's no way. I'm hitting the wrong buttons.
You got to don't use the elliptical one.
Yeah, just don't
Just
do
make
that.
it
Just
an outdoor run.
No, if I do the actual run, because I did that once, it has me running for half an hour and I get like 0.75 miles.
Do it indoor.
Weird.
Do an indoor run.
My
That's what I
goal for
do
this
for
week is
indoor.
10 miles. I'm going to hit
Interesting.
10 miles this week.
But I ran
Walking.
4 miles twice, and then I ran soccer, and then I also did a run on Saturday. I don't know what's happening. I didn't get 20 miles, though. But yeah, so they're going to be, the Nordec is going to be running an aid station. So be on the lookout for that, and we are going to try to hopefully be a part of that. But the future is unpredictable, as we can tell. But Pac will be there, and the Nordic will be there.
Great. Okay,
I'm gonna
we'll
try
see you
to
there. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all we have. We'll talk US and World Cup next week. Till then, go Crew. Thanks everyone for joining the club. We hope you'll listen next week and every week, even in the off season, to celebrate or commiserate. We'll save you a seat. If you like this podcast, please give us 5 stars and subscribe. You can email us at upper90clubpod@gmail.com. That's upper90clubpod@gmail.com. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at upper90clubpod. Go Crew!
Full Body Barber.
Can that be our band name? Full Body Barber.
That's good.
Oh, man.
Oh, I'm so hot right now.